there. It's another year and time for another exciting Cobb Life bridal shoot. We're at Cedar Plantation this year. Want to get a sneak peek of what's to come? Well then, come on in. Well, Meredith, obviously a black wedding dress is not very usual or common in weddings. Why did you choose this one? Is this a trend that's coming out?
It is. It's definitely not conventional. We've been seeing colored highlights in dresses for several years now, in sashes primarily, and not usually black. But this is a big trend for spring 2012, and I just thought it was a beautiful dress. It's actually my favorite dress that we're shooting today.
What type of bride would go in something like this? Who would you recommend it to?
I think it needs to be a contemporary bride, somebody who is not so tied to the traditional princess, you know,
willing to take a few risks.
Willing to take a few risks, yeah.
Sure.
Because and I think it pays off in a big way though in this dress.
Okay, I was noticing earlier. It looks like, are those black diamonds?
It is. This is a black and white diamond pendant on a black cord, which is also a bit unusual. This is a piece from Blackwell's Jewelers, who's doing all of the jewelry for us today. They're local here to Cobb County, been around since I believe the 70s.
Wow. Yeah.
And this is a piece that they just got in, and I actually had my eye on it when I went over to show them the pictures of the dresses and really want it.
Meredith, obviously this is a little more traditional, ethereal type of dress than the black one we saw earlier. Can you talk a little bit about what is in style about this? I noticed some feathers on here too.
Sure, yeah. Well, at the real airy looks are very in for spring. And this one is unique, I think, because although it's simple and it's classically constructed, you've got the ruching in the bodice with the sweetheart neckline, and you've got the feathers on the detail here,
right? Which
is another trend that we started seeing last year in the spring. And so this really kind of pulls together the trends in a really unique way that's classic and understated, but still very detailed.
Is there a season that this would be kind of more in, would you say?
I would not plan to wear this for a fall or winter wedding. This is definitely a spring, summer. I mean, this could even be a destination dress if you wanted to not do a short destination.
Sunlight coming through.
Yeah, and you'll see in the photos we just took of this dress too, out in the sun with it coming through all the layers.
Sure.
Down here it's just gorgeous.
Well, I noticed she's wearing sapphires too, and that's my birthstone, so it's one of my favorites. This is absolutely beautiful. Can you talk a little bit about what's on that?
Absolutely. Well, this is these are more pieces from Blackwell's, and she's got the drop earrings, necklace of sapphire. This is another great way to pull the color we were talking about earlier in without having it in your dress. And you don't often see colored jewelry with wedding dresses. So this is a really tasteful way to pull some color in. If you're not bold enough to go for an entirely black dress like we saw before. She's also got the beautiful sapphire bracelet, and this ring is just a gorgeous sapphire and diamond band. I believe it's set in platinum.
I've noticed too, a lot of the jewelry, especially the earrings, are a little more simplistic and smaller, not the big, heavy earrings that we used to see. Is that a trend that's happening right now?
I think that the trend is that you want the bride to look like herself on that day, and if you're wearing big, blingy earrings, it pulls attention away from where people should be looking.
I'm here with Laurie Horton. She's the granddaughter of our famous associate publisher, Jay Horton. And I understand you're about to get married yourself.
Yes, I'm getting married March 17th. I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming, so I'm
Where are you
super
getting
excited.
married?
I'm getting married at the Marietta First United Methodist Church, and then we're having the reception at the Marietta Country Club then.
Well, I know you're modeling one of our gowns today, but tell me a little bit about your wedding dress, what you'll be wearing.
My wedding dress came from Priscilla of Boston, and it's very classic. It's a mermaid dress with an ivory sash that goes around the waist. It's strapless and just very form-fitting, kind of a classic, beautiful dress, I guess is the best way to describe it. So.